Today we got the top 10 badass anime moments of this century. All right, here we go. Ooh, starting off with a little Attack on Titan. I remember waiting like 5 years for this dang season to come out, and it finally came out. And let me tell you, it hit. It was good.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most epic scenes committed by an anime character across the medium.
Yo, Dragon Ball Superman. I missed it. 2018 is when it came out. Wow. It's been 6 years.
Kenpachi Effin Zaraki. Bleach, the 1,000-Year Blood War.
Ooh,
just when he thought it was
Kenpachi?
impossible for Kenpachi to get any cooler, along comes his most bombastic and thrilling battle to date. Facing off against a Quincy who can turn fantasy into reality with a mere thought, the average Shinigami would be easily destroyed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was gonna lose this dude. Like, I really thought he was, and then he pulled it out because this dude was like doing some crazy stuff with his mind. I remember. It's been a while since I've seen this episode, though.
But not our boy.
Damn. The whole dang meteor,
or even the vacuum of space, the captain of the 11th Division just keeps cutting through it like a champ. How? Because he's Kenpachi, that's how.
I can't wait to see more of his
Satoru
Bankai.
Gojo, the Enlightened One.
This is number 9 of this one. I guess it's only the last 4 years.
Nearly enough fangirl appeal beforehand.
Yeah, this scene was dope.
After
you know,
being initially
one thing I want to mention is I wish that we had more of this guy right here. What's his name's father? I forget the guy's name, but I wish we had more of him. He was just interesting.
Muscle-bound assailant Toji. Gojo makes
Toji,
his grand
that's his
return
name.
from the edge of death, loving life and ready for revenge.
I love young Gojo too, man.
Now in full control of his limitless ability, Gojo truly comes into his own, able to outmaneuver and outperform anything Megumi's
Bro, he was
daddy
a
throws his
psychopath
way.
in this scene, though.
All of this caps off by him unveiling the might of his purple technique. Needless to say, Toji won't be attending any graduations. Number 8.
Yeah, you know when
Naruto
Gojo pulls
arrives.
out that purple
Naruto
technique,
Shippuden.
it's
Better
GG's,
late
man.
than
It's
never,
game
right?
over.
In the wake of Pain's attack on the Hidden Leaf Village, everything is at its
Ooh,
lowest
Naruto
point.
and Pain?
And all Sakura can do is plead for the help of a certain blonde
What is
ninja.
Sentry? Am I stupid? I gotta be stupid. I'm guessing
Who
it's
promptly
since
answers with
2000.
one hell of an entrance. In Sage mode, on top of a giant frog, who's on top of another giant frog, surrounded by two
this
other
was
giant
OG,
frogs,
man.
ready to take the fight to the 6 Paths of Pain.
I remember being like 16 and seeing this. I was
It
freaking
should
the
be
hell
ridiculous,
out.
and yet Naruto makes it effortlessly effective, instantly becoming the ray of hope to the village that long despised him. Number 7, Dark Hero Deku, My Hero Academia.
I don't know about this
We all know
one.
that Izuku is a cinnamon roll deep down, but we've got to admit, his Batman phase is all kind.
You know, I don't really agree with this one. I feel like the one with Todoroki and his father and, you know, his brother, I'm not going to ruin the show for you, but I feel like that was more impactful than this scene. I don't know about you guys.
In a rematch against Muscular, Deku displays just how much stronger he's become since furthering his control over One For All. Not only is he able to switch between quirks
This is
on a
pretty
whim,
badass,
but his
though, not gonna
punching
lie.
power is obscene. With nothing but will, grit, and some cold calculations, Deku demonstrates what happens when the Sunshine Boy dabbles in the darkness of being an anti-hero.
Yeah, my man like hit him with like 2 or 3 punches, done for. I'm excited for the season to come back, though.
Number 6. Who decided that?
Ooh,
The 7 Deadly
yeah.
Sins.
This is a
You
good
think
one.
such a puny thing like excessive hemorrhaging and impossible
My only complaint about Seven Deadly Sins is that they went to, I think, a new animation studio for seasons 2, 3, and I think there was 4, and it just didn't hit the same. It didn't look as good.
odds would be enough to best someone like Escanor?
this scene was... Oh,
As arrogant as he is strong, Escanor displayed why he stands above all during his clash with the Ten Commandments.
それがどうしました？フルカウンター。
Even after being cut up and having his own attacks thrown back at him by Estarossa, the Lion Sin of Pride pushes past it all with a single declaration.
我の攻撃が通
Who
用しない。
decided that? That's such a sick line.
The
Oh.
man's belief in himself is so infallible that he was able to come
Oh,
back
and then
from the
the
brink
one-
and one-shot his
ooh.
foe like it was nothing.
死ね。
The confidence this man exudes is truly next level. Number 5.
I'm surprised
Eren
they didn't show the
crashes
first
party.
scene
Attack on
of
Titan.
Escanor.
Nothing says boss energy
Ooh,
quite like
yeah, this is
interrupting
my
an enemy
favorite
nation's
scene.
declaration of war,
Probably
just
in
to
all
drop
of
your
Attack
own
on
in
Titan.
the most heinous of fashions.
Other than the
After
CGI
committing
kind
to
of
his
ruining
ideal
it,
of destroying his enemies across the sea, no
Top
matter
tier
the
scene.
consequences, Eren transforms before the eyes of the world, only to decimate Marley's armies and wipe out their beloved leader in an instant.
damn, he was so hyped up in the first like
Not
episode or
only does
two,
it
and then they just
demonstrate
killed him.
Eren's
Just
willingness to
done.
cross any and all lines, but it shows just how terrifying the Attack Titan can be when he goes on a rampage.
One thing I will say about Eren throughout the show, he goes from like having a little bit of mercy to having no mercy at all, and I loved
Number
it.
4.
I loved
Wrath's
it.
Return, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Given his long
Damn,
list
this
of
has been
atrocities,
forever since
we're
I
not
saw this
exactly
show.
inclined to root for King Bradley as he makes his return to the battlefield. But damn if his counterattack isn't one of the slickest sprees of destruction we've seen.
I need to go back and watch this.
Whether they be soldiers or even a tank, nothing can hold back the might of Wrath's sword as he slices through every line of resistance, quite literally in most cases. In a single
Damn.
move, the homunculus was able to turn the tide of battle back in his favor, and all he had to do was show up.
Brother really was the original one-man army.
Number 3, Ultra Instinct.
Oh yeah, Ultra
Dragon Ball
Instinct.
Super.
Gotta be
Not
on
since
here.
the time
Has
Goku
to be.
first went gold, has a Dragon Ball transformation left audiences in complete awe. But damn if Ultra Instinct did.
You know, one thing I will say about Dragon Ball Super, though, it was very slow. Like, I didn't realize how slow Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball was back in the day until I watched Dragon Ball Super.
deliver.
I was actually surprised. Busted him up.
As the Tournament of Power comes to a close, Goku finally manages to ascend to a stronger state of being.
Yeah,
one
Jiren
complete
thought he
with
had a
new
chance.
silver hairstyle and enough force to knock the bricks out of the seemingly invulnerable Jiren.
Voice actors always on point, screaming their heads off. Love that.
While brief, the sight of Goku unleashing hell on his foe is quintessential Dragon Ball, capturing the classic series spirit through a modern lens. Number 2, Zoro takes Luffy's pain.
Ooh.
One Piece.
Do we agree with this being the most badass moment in One Piece? I don't know. I don't know about
The
that.
strength of the
I feel like a
Straw Hat's
Conqueror's
resident
Haki
swordsman
might
has
be a
never
more
come into
bad,
question.
badass
But with
moment.
this single act, he proved without a doubt
One of those
that the
moments, I
only thing
mean.
greater than his sword arm was his loyalty to his captain.
ルフィは海賊王になる男だ。
Gotta respect this moment, though. That was a good
After
moment.
pleading to exchange Luffy's life for his own, the warlord Kuma offers a lethal compromise. He will spare the rest of the crew if Zoro can withstand all the accumulated fatigue and pain Luffy had during the course of the battle. In short, a guaranteed death sentence.
試してみる
It was hard as hell that he didn't even mention this after it happened. I hope they eventually find out, like later, like after the journey.
And what does he do? Withstands it and brushes it off like it never happened. Big Chadness right there.
なんだこの血の量はおいおめえ生きてんのかあいつはどこだここで何があった何も
Damn. Ooh.
Number 1. Kitan's death.
Alright, number
Gurren
1.
Lagann. Noble sacrifices are abundant in
I've
anime,
actually
but when it comes
never
to a
watched
flashy
this whole
exit,
entire show,
Team
so I can't say
Daiguren's
anything on it.
most daring member has everyone beat. Trapped inside of the anti-spiral's black hole machine, the human resistance is within a hair's breadth of being crushed. So what does Kitan do?
待てヨコそいつは俺の仕事だ
Gives up a future with his comrades and the woman he loves, and launches one hell of a kamikaze mission to destroy the machine holding them captive.
あばよダチコなんてキザなセリフは言わねえ
Imbued by unparalleled machismo and spiral power, Kitan proved he was so much more than just a side character.
これが螺旋の力かよ
Which anime character do you consider a certified
I mean,
badass? Let us know in those comments
I haven't
below.
seen it. I haven't.